Hey, what's going on, guys? MidDQ77B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2004. This is episode number 154 today for the Samsung Radio Shack 500. We've won this race basically, I think, ever since Season 2. We got to keep the streak alive, though, here at Texas Motor Speedway, but of course we go back to our default setup ruling. We in the last episode, we got away with murder and nonsensible stuff here, because we made UPS happy, sort of. Sort of. They're still not happy, but they're still, passable anyway for our liking anyway. We gotta go look at the garage real quick because we got our stuff building up in about a couple races time. I would build a new engine, but I might just hold off on that. I'm not so sure. I want to do the 6 race option, but who knows? Let's see here. We definitely gotta overhaul something. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna overhaul this one. I mean, we're still using a lot of our money, so nonetheless. Still, yeah, 563 as well. Oh my goodness. We could build a new engine, but we're gonna have to wait a while, though. We're gonna have to basically wait a while just to get everything to get up to spec. But yeah, 712 for 6 races, sure thing. Just like that, our money's gone. Just like that, our money is gone. For those who also seen it as well. We moved it. We're moved it up back to 8th in the standings. Let's see. Got a couple of good tracks coming up for us anyway. We got Texas, then Talladega. Very good. But then we also have a terrible stretch, Martinsville, California. Then we're back to a decent stretch of Richmond, Coca-Cola, 600 at Charlotte. Pocono might not be so good for us now, but Dover is a very important race for us. Then it's going to be Michigan, where it's going to be terrible. I think for this time around, we're gonna rock the normal paint scheme as well. I don't know when I'll run the Muppets again. I'll probably run it at Martinsville, because that place is always gonna be a show nonetheless. So yeah, we're gonna throw in our best equipment, of course, as well, because we have the high durability stat now. We're gonna throw everything we got because that's what we always do. 88 car rating at Texas. Let's see if we can keep this win streak alive here at this place. Of course, before anything else, gonna make sure our setup's back to default. And let's get on with qualifying. So we saw that it is a front row lockout for Hendrick Motorsports. Gotta make sure we're able to get through, get through our 2-lap qualifying ritual anyway. Texas is always one of the more easier tracks, especially the easiest oval in the game. I'm not sure. Right up there with Richmond, I would say, like, probably one of the more easier ovals in the game. Thankfully, I don't think it should be as difficult anyway. Oh, this car feels pretty good for default. Honest to goodness, it feels pretty good. It just glided through there, no problem. I guess my setup wasn't too far off from the, like, my normal custom setup wasn't too far off from the default setup, really. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit looser, compared to, like, this one I'm driving with right now. Obviously, this one's a little bit slower because it has more tire pressure. Come on, we need a 5th place starting spot at least. Got to make UPS happy in some way, shape, or form. Other than that, we have to minimize the bleeding. Let's see, did we get 5th?
Top dog, man. Awesome run.
And we get the pole. We get the pole just like that. This is why I kind of was like 50-50 on bringing the 1-lap stuff back. Oh, we get it by 6 1/1000ths of a second over Jeff Gordon. Get fucked, Gordon. All right, let's move on to the race.
Welcome to Texas Motor Speedway in Fort Worth, Texas, and today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the Samsung Radio Shack 500. What's in store for these drivers today?
Finding the right spot to make a move at this track is tough, and doing it at the wrong time will cost you big in the form of body damage. A slip-up, even for a moment, can send you banging off the wall before you know it.
The 88 car has been getting into it heavily on the track with Dale Earnhardt Jr.
NASCAR's been known to park guys who can't behave themselves on and off the track. I don't think we have that type of situation here, but everyone would be better off by just getting back to racing.
Steve Park has had some tough breaks during his still young Winston Cup career. He missed a bunch of races in both '98 and 2001 due to injury.
And unfortunately, those injuries cost him a shot at the Rookie of the Year and his first top 10 points finish. But he's back now and as good as ever.
All right, it's time to piss on the Cowboys fans again here at the home race for the Dallas Cowboys. But yeah, right. We're gonna make sure we win against them on enemy turf once again, as we're under green flag conditions once away. As we got, oh my goodness, 83 laps to get ourselves a victory here. We cut off Jeff Gordon immediately, and well, we're kind of. Oh, he's gonna come. He's gonna try to fight back on that outside. And here comes Jimmy Johnson as well. Throwback Thursday to what I think it was season 2, where I kind of screwed over Jimmy Johnson's, well, what would have been his first win of the playthrough. He's still yet to win in his career mode, unfortunately for the 48 team. We're going to try to cut him off here. We're going to try to lead the first lap of the race, and we do, but he's still on our inside because we let the bottom open. Not pulling away as much as last time, huh? Especially since we're not directly on the bottom. We're actually going to be running the middle. Spotter says I'm clear, but I can't go all the way down because I'm already still wide up on the throttle. We give a little bit of a cutoff to Jimmy Johnson, and we take the lead again. Clear and away is the 88, but I left the bottom open again like a moron. It's actually a lot harder to hold the bottom, I thought, compared to my other setup. As we get a little bit loose off the corner, and unfortunately that just kind of chopped the nose off there. Surprisingly, both of us didn't die, but that's not a good way to race your competitors just like that, though. Hopefully the little bit of a nudge could actually make this thing rotate a little bit more, as we got Mark Martin now trying to take the second place away. We're going to try to give our Ford manufacturer teammate, in a way, to give him up a little bit ahead of Jeff Gordon. Mark has not won a race in a while, I don't think, either. And, well, we can't hold the bottom anymore. What the heck compared to my other car setup? This race might actually be a challenging one here in Texas today. Oh boy, especially when you hit the apron like that. Mark Martin is just right around our back bumper now. Part of me thinks I'm glad I did this challenge. I'm just trying to make sure I can slide that rear tire a little bit to make that wear a little bit more than the right front, but because, well, the right front's always going to wear it regardless, no matter what we do, but I kind of want that right rear to wear a little bit more than my left front anyway. I think I like that condition a little bit better than what I have here. I just gotta, my problem with this track, it seems, well, right now with the setup is, I'm a little bit impatient with 3 and 4. I have to drive it a little bit, I have to wait a little bit longer. Yeah, I have to wait a little bit longer for 3 and 4 to actually take advantage of what I can deal with, because I'm not pulling away as much as I used to around this place. I wonder if Richmond's gonna be like that as well. This is starting to remind me of shades of season 2, where it's the opposite way. I'm the one being hunted this time by Jimmy Johnson. Where in the other scenario, I was hunting Jimmy down the entire race. Jimmy, I think, might be faster than me, but don't look now. The closer's coming in really quickly as well. This could be an epic fight for the win today here in Texas. I'm glad I did this default setup, because if this was like the original setup I had, we'd be like 5 seconds gone by now. I don't think I'm going that slow, though, either. I think the AI definitely stepped up their game this time around. I think they seem like, oh, it's like, oh, shit. Nick's going to dominate the race again unless we throw something at him. So we definitely got to do our best here, guys. And, yeah, they're bringing the fight to me, and so far, I can still see them in my mirror. I'm not getting away from them at all. Like, I'm getting, like, maybe, like, a 10th every few laps or whatnot, but even if I mess up just once, the gap just resets back, especially since they have the draft. Yeah, they're definitely bringing the fight to me this race. I'm liking this so far. I wish more races in other NASCAR games were like this. Or maybe even, like, the early EA NASCAR games anyway. Like, yeah, it starts off very hard, but as you, like, you know, understand how a car setup works and all that, it just gets really easy after a while. You're still going to have that struggle in the first season, though. Like, you know, as we did in our earlier seasons anyway. We saw how much of a struggle that was. We're starting to pull away a little bit now from Jimmy Johnson anyway. I think the tire wear is starting to kick in for old Jimmy Jam there. We just have significant more tire wear than the rest of the AI, I think, at this point. But just like I said, if I wash up a little bit, the icons are now back. For once, the fuel gets to halfway before the tires get worn, and that's very interesting there. Our tire wear stat is just incredible. Like, it's just been wonderful. It hasn't been worn out yet, like 17 laps. It should start saying, like, the tires be worn, like, really, really soon anyway. I mean, now we can kind of go as long as we want in a way. We can potentially try to do the whole lead every single lap challenge, because, oh, all right, there we go. Now it's starting to wear down a little bit, but that's okay. Like, I don't feel too tight. I don't feel too loose. I'm only starting to feel a little bit of a wear out right now. We got about a second advantage now over Jimmy Johnson. I mean, it's better than what we did last time at Texas, where I'd be like, I think at this point, like about 6 seconds ahead, I would say. Seeing how the race is being a lot closer, I'd say it's mission accomplished. Anyway. But I still plan to stay out as long as possible and lead every single lap. But is it even going to be worth it trying to do that when the pit crew could potentially make or break that day of doing so? We're starting to gain a little bit more and more because I think our tire wear advantage is really kicking in now. I remember when it used to be the other way around. Not this time, though. So yeah, we'll see when we'll decide to go down pit road anyway. Car's still feeling really, really good. There's barely, if not no, like only like a little bit of fall off, like 0.2 of a second fall off in this many laps. Yeah, I'm confident we can stay out. I say that now as we hit the wall really, really hard. I say that, and then that happens. Oh my goodness! Now there's gonna be a little bit more fall off as we're gonna have Jimmy Johnson catch back up to us now. Anyway. Oh my goodness. Oh well. Got a little bit. I was hoping for the looseness to come right there. It just got tight on me all of a sudden.
Way to go.
Yeah, way to go. Yeah, no problem, Sheldon. I'll hit that wall down again for you. I'll make sure I'll put a big old SW for your initials there, my guy. But yeah, I mean, if it weren't for that, the car was fine. I guess I must have just been too impatient on the throttle that time going to 2, I guess. I swear it is very good still. Let's see, time-wise, yeah, still about the same.
Nice work.
So barely no harm, no foul, really. Guys, take a look at the tires. The right rear or left front hasn't even gotten worn yet.
28, 59.
And we're at the near end of the fuel run. Well, good. The right rear is wearing out faster than the left front. That's actually very, very good. All right, so they both wore out the exact same time. That is honestly very, very good. We could actually do a 2-tire stop if we so want to. Honest to goodness, we could if we really wanted to here. Honest to goodness, and make it a little bit more fun for us anyway. Even though we're still doing very good by ourselves as we pass the 111 of Brad Carter, I believe. Yeah, we brought ourselves a second and a half gap now. Mark Martin's back and forth. I think I just noticed that a while ago anyway. But yeah, it's all happy days though. The way the tires have been wearing out. Like, it's all good. Like, this is so good. This is, like, the most long-run setup I've ever been part of, like, any track, really. That may be Talladega, but, you know, that's Talladega.
Leaders are pit.
Yeah, let them pit. I feel great still. Even though I smacked the wall pretty good. Still only about 0.4 of a lap fall off, though. Still good. I know it's going to add up soon, but our pit window is coming up really soon anyway. We're going to take 2 tires on the last stop anyway. So this will be our only, like, set of, like, left side tires.
Watch your fuel.
Like I said, we're going long. We're going as long as humanly possible. So what do we got here? 2.6. Let's see. At the start-finish line, we get 2.4, I'm guessing, right? No, 2.5. About to turn into 2.4. So Johnson goes down pit road. Yeah, the pit cycle is beginning to happen. I kind of want to wait a little bit longer because the pit road is kind of jam-packed right now. We're going to wait until we get that fuel light says, hey, you're out of gas. All right, so that's 2.1. So we're losing about... We're probably going to have to come on in 2 laps from now.
Some of the
Right?
leaders are coming in together.
Or maybe this time, actually. I think this time might be the best case scenario.
Car is inside. Cars entering the track ahead.
Yeah, let's go pit this time. Yep, fuel tank's almost empty. Jack's brakes coming in as well. Slow down. All right, so we don't lead every single lap. Dang. But still very good overall. Unfortunately, we're not going to lead every single lap. Not this time anyway. It's a bit unfortunate. We held up Michael Waltrip there. Bummer. I thought we could lead every single lap.
Jumps over the wall and begins to service this machine. This is their opportunity to shine. They can't make any mistakes here.
All right, no mistakes though, guys. No mistakes. Take your time. Go fast. That's contradicting everything I said. That was slow. That was extremely slow, actually. That was about a second and a half off. As we lose the spot to Mark Martin as well. So I wonder how many spots we're actually going to lose in this anyway. We're going to try to make a pass on Martin going into the back on the track. Going to give a little bit of space to Mark as now even we lose the spot to Jimmy Johnson. Now we got some work to do because our pit crew was a little slow there. We got Tony Stork catching up upon us really soon as well. Where are we even going to cycle out here? Because I think we're about the end of pit stops anyway. So Johnson's in front of us, Martin's in front of us, but we have fresher tires, I believe, in them. But so it's gonna be okay. Ron Hornaday is coming out of the pits anyway. I think that might be Harvick up ahead. Who's gonna actually take the lead? It's gonna be Johnson, I believe, because Harvick's still trying to get up to speed. We cycle out fourth. It's not great, isn't it? Especially when you got the sponsor objective right behind you as well, and the point leader, Harvick, is just right there. Now we got ourselves a race. Now this is a good race so far. Like, this beats any modern era Texas, I think, right now. Can we see? Can we make the move on Mark this time? No, but we could. Actually, we could, but I'm gonna wash up the track if I don't let off the gas there. We're gonna try to set up our pass going into 3. I don't remember making a pass for a position. Like, I didn't even know how long at this point. At least a full season anyway. Oh, it's gonna be hard to get around these guys. Well, I can still see the clean air is still a thing at this track. Let's see. We got some down here. Try to take. We got a best lap of the day though because of the draft anyway. We got third. Let's see if we can get second back from Harvick. Stay on this back bumper. Stay on this back bumper. We're gonna go fake high, and then shoot down low. He has no time to block. We're gonna even try to think about maybe giving a little contact with a little fake high going down low, just to set ourselves up in the corner. We're still side by side. Harvick's going to get a draft. He's going to get the pull. The tow from Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson knows that he needs Harvick to have a bit of a tow. He needs to tow Harvick if he wants to have any chance to try to defend his lead because he's towing him again. We're going to try again. We have the tire advantage to do so. We want to make sure we can protect those left sides though. He's towing a rope for Harvick to make sure about that, but he might go for the lead because he's going to bite off more than he can chew. But unless I go down here anyway, we give him a little bit of a nudge again just to let him know I'm still here. And we're going to try to maybe do for the 2-for-1 special. Here we go. We're going to go down the inside, and we're clear of Jimmy Johnson. Can we make it stick throughout the corner? Our rear tires slide. As we're going to take the bottom away, we're going to block Harvick down here. Oh, this is the most fun I've had at Texas. I think since season 1 anyway. Or, I'm sorry, season 2 where I had to final Johnson, but I'm washed up the racetrack. So Harvick's going to go down the inside. The point leader is going to get 5 bonus points for this race. That is not great for us anyway, because we want to try to catch up to Harvick anyway. Harvick's going to be a huge threat for this championship, but we're all over the back of him. We're just giving him all the shunts in the world. But he's going to have Jack Sprague as a tow now. Unless we take it away from him anyway. We're going to side by side down the back straightaway. Oh, this is epic. This is the most fun I've had in a Texas Motor Speedway race, and I don't even know how long. Like, this is what Texas was supposed to be anyway. Until they ruined it, in real life anyway. As we're going to use Jack Sprague as a pick. And this time, for real, we take the lead, and this time we're going to keep it. Wow, that was thrilling. That was fun. But let's see if we can actually hold on to it now, because Harvick is really, really fast, especially since he's the point leader. The AI gets a bit of a buff when you're the point leader. Oh, he's gotten a lot better run at the bottom anyway, but is he going to destroy those tires? Yeah, he's still there. I don't think we're out of the woods just yet. 5 cars are within a second of each other. This is incredible. Yeah, I can see them all in the mirror as well, all lined up, ready to roll. We got another fantasy driver at the 1:22. Hopefully you don't be that much of an asshole. Like, seriously? Bubba Wallace Clayton is what you really are. Anyway, Johnson's going to try to take second away from Harvick because he's using that 122 as a pick, and he does. The redemption arc here for Jimmy Johnson at Texas. Can it pay off? He's really fast today. He's out driving his teammate and mentor Jeff Gordon. So let's see. Yeah, we're starting to get into a rhythm again. Now Jeff Gordon takes over the 3rd spot. Jimmy Johnson still having a very impressive 2nd place finish. This man cannot seem to win a race at all. For him, anyway. He's come close so many times, Jimmy Johnson is. But now he's going to get held back by Christian Fittipaldi. We got Tina Gordon in front of us. I don't see Ron Hornaday anywhere. I think Hornaday is ahead of Tina at the moment. Hold on, this might... No, that's not him. That's the other 100 car, I believe.
Number 40 is outside. 28, 42.
Yeah, we're about a second ahead now. Yeah, it's the 119. Oh, I don't know if that was our car that just went up like that. I heard something anyway, but it was no contact. Yeah, we kind of pulled away from Jimmy and the others. I think they used their stuff up, so we still have a lot of good tires left to go. Not a single one of them has been worn yet. And we're going to try to do the unthinkable and do a 2-tire stop here at this place. But why not? The tire wear is not so bad. It's actually very good. As much as we were pounding on these things, this is probably like the most like funnest Texas experience I have ever been a part of, ever. Gaming or watching it on TV, like this is the best Texas race for me. I think this is like my favorite one so far. Out of all the NASCAR games I played, iRacing or NR 2003, watching all the Texas races, this one I think is like my favorite one now.
28, 60. Good lap. Keep hitting those marks. That's another 5 points for leading the most laps.
And we led the most laps as well. So, yeah, we got 10 bonus points going for us. We can have a max points day if we win. That's all that matters. We're going to try to get our second win of the season anyway. I think last season, I had like 3 or 4 going into this race. So, yeah, I think this is a fun little nerf that we have anyway. A little bit more realistic expectations. We got a little bit of looseness off of 4. I'm liking that anyway. Makes our rotation a bit better anyway. As we have a lot of cars in front of us here. As we head into lap number 50 here. We're going to try to stay out as long as possible. Once again, just take the 2-tire strat. As Mike Bliss hits the wall. Excuse me, Mr. Montgomery.
Number 45 is still there.
Oh, we had to let off quite a bit there. We were going to go straight into the wall. There comes Ron Hornaday, a man who really likes to eat pit walls for breakfast. Give a little bit of a pinch down there. Johnson still trying to fight for second as Mark Martin's starting to fade away from 5th place. Never a good day when Mark Martin fades. Pit cycles are commencing. That's what I'm looking like down here as well. I think this is our teammate, Elliott Sadler, up here. I don't even know what position he's running, but come on, Sadler. Talladega, you got to do better, buddy. You got to do better at Talladega. I don't care what I have to do, if I have to push you to the win or whatnot. But you got to do better, buddy. Like, this is unacceptable how you're like this at right now. This is unacceptable. I'm lapping your ass again. This is unacceptable. Especially since I'm running a default setup as well, so I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you, except do better.
All clear, buddy. Number 38, just hit you.
And you checked up on me, and you're gonna lose up the ally points now because you just checked up for that guy. Why'd you check up for that guy?
Still there.
Come on, Sadler. All these lap cars tomfooleries making me like have Harvick catch all the way back up to us now. So the race is on for the win. Unfortunately, my car is a little bit damaged though. So got to make some repairs when I'm trying to make a 2-tire stop eventually. Again, we're gonna go as long as we can.
28.99. Wow, you're fast.
Like I said, tires are fine.
All clear, buddy.
I really got to repair this damage though now because I decided to hit the wall anyway. Still not great, but once we get ourselves into a rhythm again, we'll be okay. We're gonna try to take advantage of the amount of time that we gained after taking the 2 tires as well. So that's, I mean, the left sides don't feel that bad. Like I said before, like we're pushing the gas as far as we can, and there's still, you know, really good solid left side tires anyway. All right, I know the left front got worn out too, but we're pitting this time. We're gonna go pit. We're gonna go pit now. Pitting now. Pitting now.
Outside. We lost the lead.
That's okay. All right. Right sides. Repair damage. And that's about it. Yeah, I can't believe I'm doing a 2-tire rate strat here in Texas as well. I can't believe I'm doing this. All right, here we go, folks. And we make a mistake on pit road. No, that was the whole point. Oh, no. That was basically about 2 seconds of a gain rather than like 4 or 5. That's not exactly what I want to see at all. Oh, my gosh. 2 mistakes with a high skill rated crew, man, this year so far. That's not so good. Oh, it's a bit unlucky, isn't it? Shake it off, head down, and we're back on track. Well, there's Johnson there, so we're ahead of him at least by a good margin. Now it's all about protecting that left front. Left front, I think, will make it. The left rear will definitely make it. Still waiting for the rest of the leaders to come on in, though. So it's good news that we're actually ahead of Johnson by a large margin. We got some more leaders coming in as well. Good stuff there. There's Sadler. That's a spot there. All right, so that's the leader coming on in. That's Harvick coming on in now. I think we're good. I think we're definitely good. I think Junior Stewart doesn't need to come back in. Junior, I think, does. I don't remember seeing Junior doing very good here at this stage of the race. I think they both need to come on in. I'm not 100% sure anyway. We're still in third. We got a left rear tire being worn down. That's fine by me. All right, so Craven's in now. Harvick's coming out now. Junior somehow found himself in second. That tire smoke wasn't me. I don't think anyway. So Junior somehow finds himself in second. Jack Sprague's blown to bits. It's a bit of an unfortunate end for him, for the Haas driver. But yeah, with the 2-tire call, we're chilling now. How much of a lead do we have? Let's find out before going into the nice lap. Only a second and a half. I think Junior took 2 tires as well. I think both Junior and Tony Stewart took 2 tires. I think they both did because now I think they're starting to catch up a little bit anyway. Either that or they had a blistering pit stop or something because Harvick's not nearby and Johnson's not nearby, who were both effectively second and third. I don't know, man. I think they both took 2 tires or something. Them two are side by side, both Stewart and Earnhardt. Earnhardt's trying to be on a resurgence tour like ourselves. But I think 2 8s are better than 1 anyway. After these next 2-3 cars, we have clear traffic, so we got to get around these guys as clean, as fast as possible. Unfortunately, the 111 car does not know how to respect blue flags at all. Like, what are you doing? Why are you here? Like, go back home if you're going to not need minimum speed. Harvick's starting to catch up a little bit. I think that mistake on pit road is really costing us a little bit here anyway, time-wise. I was hoping to be a little bit further ahead than the rest of the pack at this point. With like less than 10 laps to go, though, I think we can still hold. I just got to be aware of the onslaught that is Kevin Harvick if he gets around Tony Stewart, which I think he will. I don't see Junior in third anymore, I don't think. I think he fell off a little bit as well. Am I right or am I wrong? I think I'm wrong. Let's see. Yeah, Harvick got around Junior. Junior took 2 tires. Junior and Stewart both took 2 tires, I think. They both saw the idea, and they just went with it, what I did. Oh boy, this aero push is starting to really get a number on me. Got to get around these guys. We need clean air as fast as possible. Harvick's coming. I think Harvick just took second. Yeah, he did. This race is not over because Harvick got around those guys. And we need to get around these guys like immediately, like this corner anyway. We need to give Harvick as much of the traffic as possible. He's only 1.4 back now. Like, it's still possible for him to catch me if he can get around these guys, you know, as cleanly as I did. I expect the teammate for Steve Park to let him by easily. Jeff Green, maybe or maybe not. I don't even know. Because we got 4 laps to go this time by. He's 1.3, so he still has a chance. We're coming to 2 laps to go. I see Harvick getting bigger and bigger in that mirror. Don't take that out of context. He is really getting up to us. He's about to get in our little dot range anyway. He's about to get into slipstream range. His range is not over. 2 laps to go. We got to hold on to this lead as best we can, and we're starting to get really, really tight. That mistake on pit road really is costing us. I believe he took 4 tires, definitely. Of course he's going to be. This is why he's known as the closer, by the way, folks. For doing stuff like this. Oh, we got tight there. We're going to have to block like hell on this last lap. We're not going to let this race go down to the mistake on the last lap. Absolutely not. We're going to go 4 in a row here at Texas. Come on. We got 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. This is the most thrilling race at Texas I've ever been a part of anywhere. Gonna hold on to that bottom, hope the car sticks, and it does through 1 and 2. Gotta make sure it sticks one last time. He has a one last ditch effort, the number 29 is. Can we protect the bottom one last time? We actually lose a little bit of time. Harvick is really trying to send it in there. Unfortunately, it is not enough. We win for the 4th straight time at Texas. Eat your heart out, Dallas. 4 times in a row, the man from Philly owns your place. And the first time I went to this track is because I had all 50s across the board in season 1. We're gonna burn this motherfricker to the ground here at Texas. We own this place, by the way. This is a second home. And I don't even want it to be a second home. We just happen to be here at this win no matter what we do. You know what? For the first time in a while, we'll do a Polish victory lap as well. Why not? Really style on them today. We're gonna make this one really quick because it is a long way around this place compared to like a short track anyway. We're still doing it though. The world's fastest Polish victory lap. This car is not meant for turning right. Yeah!
The yellow flag didn't fly at all in this one.
That's good news for all these teams because that can mean only one thing: no major wrecks.
The 88 car truly dominated this race.
Yeah, no doubt he deserves the victory. What an incredible race for all the guys on that team.
The 88 car made some friends out there during the race.
Relationships with other drivers are important in the NASCAR Winston Cup Series. It can make you or break you.
What an absolutely thrilling race and a thrilling win. I'll tell you what though, the 2-tire strat did not work as I hoped for, pit crew. Going about a second and so slower with a little mistake. We're going to talk about it in a debrief, but we still win it. Oh my goodness. That was a little too close to comfort there to go 4 in a row here at Texas. But we got it to work though. We got to finally get ourselves our 2nd win of the season. I think last season we had like 5 at this point, including this race. But that's okay. That don't mean much to me. Just give me that damn check. And let the sponsor roll. Sponsor money roll in. Hey, another set of cowboy boots. I'll put that cowboy boots along with the rest. Probably in the garbage anyway. Anyway, we sing Ode to Joy for the 2nd time this season. Usually, it's not as much as we did last time anyway. We led a very nice amount of laps, actually. 69 laps. Very nice to see. And, of course, we get the most laps led. Harvick gets 5 bonus points and 10 laps led. It's not exactly what I was hoping to see because he is, of course, the point leader. I think these two are, like, the point leader, I think, as well. So, it's going to be a long road to get ourselves a championship if we want to keep this up anyway. As we take a look through the rest of the grid there. Sadler, you're a NASCAR bust. I'm sorry, you are. You're almost getting outraced by fucking David Green. Why? Like, you need to do better, buddy. I mean, I'll try to help you at Talladega, but I don't know what else I'm going to do afterwards. That was probably my most favorite race at Texas in any NASCAR game, period. Like, that was probably, like, the most thrilling and most exciting finish I've ever been a part of. You know, whether it be a sim race or whatnot. That was one for the books, I think. I'm glad I had fun with this one. I'm glad I have the nerf of putting myself on default setups now. Like, some races are going to be hard. Like, I know California's going to be impossible now. But, yeah, I like this little challenge. I'm glad we're getting closer races like this. This is so much more fun now, actually. I'm glad I'm doing this, actually. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that race as well. I'm pretty sure that was an awesome race in Texas for you guys anyway. I'm glad I was able to put on a show for you. But anyways, as we look at the point standings real quick, we're now in the top 5. We're about 11 points back. As like I said, these two, I really need them to mess up. I mean, we're now ahead of Michael Waltrip. That's fine by us. We're back inside the 5th place in the points. We're now the only multi-winner this season so far. I mean, we're never going to come close to that 19-win season like we did last season, I don't think. But we'll take each win as we get. We just have to fight a little bit harder this year. That's all we got to say. I hope you enjoyed the episode, guys. If you liked the episode, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It helps out the channel quite a bit. But of course, we all know what to expect this next race. We're gonna have some fun here at Talladega next episode. See you guys next time, guys.